Okay guys, today is the first day of my oldest son's journey to get his international pilot license. So my oldest son, he's 14. He is obsessed with planes. He knows all the Boeings, all the planes, anything plane, he can do it. He has a whole flight simulation set up in his room with the thrusters and literally everything. So today we found him a place locally where we live to do a private first lesson and doing his discovery of flight. And this is the first day of the journey of getting his private pilot license. And then from there, he's going to go on to aviation school. And then he wants to ultimately get his international pilot license. His bucket list, his dream is to fly the Emirates plane. I'm not exactly sure the name of it because he knows more about that stuff than me, but it's the one that goes to Dubai. It's hubbed in Dubai. So that's his ultimate dream, is to fly that plane. So yeah, today is super exciting. I'm on my way now to meet him at the private airport where we live to go up in his first flight. And then I was told by the pilot that once they're up in the air, they're going to actually allow him to fly and give him the controls. Obviously, the co-pilot will have main controls and they can override and take over, God forbid. But my 14-year-old is going to fly his first plane. I'm a little nervous, but I'm also super excited. You excited? Let's go.
We're gonna go south here along the water. Who's going first?
Him and I.
All right, so you guys are going first. Yep. And then you'll be swapping. Mm-hmm. And then you'll be sitting up front the entire time, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, he's excited.
Good deal. Yep.
All right, so we will be
awesome.
back.
Let's do it.
We won't get as much time with the second flight because the first flight's gonna have us, we're gonna do a pre-flight right now.
Okay, cool.
We're gonna walk around the aircraft and make sure that everything is good to go.
Sounds good.
We're not gonna have to do that on the second one because
Okay.
we're
So Preston just went up in his first flight in aviation, and I am a little nervous and so excited for him. I would have gone up, but his dad is here, and his dad has been giddy like a schoolgirl about doing this with him. So I let them two go up on the first flight, and we're actually going to do a second flight so I can go up with him. But they're up in the air right now. They're going over by the Skyway Bridge. They're staying over the water. His dad's been sending me pictures while they're up there, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I'm so excited for him. I can't wait to hear about it when they land. And then once they come back, I'm going to go back out on the golf cart in the runway and get a video of him flying the plane and landing. I left this little minor detail out, but I will tell you guys the main reason why I didn't go up in the first flight and we're actually opting to do a second flight is Preston really wanted me to go, but I have a very irrational fear of flying, especially in small Cessna planes. If you know, you know. But since the start of 2025 and all the plane crashes, I don't believe my fear is irrational. But I promised my son I would go up with him, so I'm going to try to hold it together and have a good time with him up in the air. So fingers crossed for me. How is it, Preston? Yeah?
All right, and I'm gonna scoot this back just a little bit, and then we'll get going. You actually have a little more room. We'll have the window open.
Okay.
On the ground. So if it's blowing too much in your face, you can let me know, and I can just shut it. It's not a big deal. But there's no AC. So
Okay.
once we get in the air, you'll have some from the vents.
Okay, perfect.
And it's good. You got your seatbelts. And go ahead and crank that key. Hold it into the start position. I'm going to give you these 2 assignments.
Alrighty.
Those right there. I'm going to take this.
High five, dude. That was incredible. I'm glad you didn't say no then. That was so exciting. You flew so good. So proud of you.
Whatever
just the sim game that he plays all the time. He knows so much. I'm going to go put the pitot tube back on. Thanks for taking me flying, dude. That was so fun.
This is the aircraft identifier here, 9526 Golf. This is the airport identifier, TPF. That is Peter Knight. So we flew from TPF to TPF in an airplane single engine land for 1.5. We received dual training of an hour and a half during the day. Total flight duration was at 1.5. Today we discovered flight. That's my number and signature.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Hey, I am one of those people. This is your digital code, gives you step-by-step instructions on how to get started. Information on how to work everything, and there's all the extra resources that are in there. This is your flight computer here. We'll learn how to use that later. That's much further down the line. And your physical file.